Good morning, everyone. Today's our topic is Kirchhoff's equation. What is Kirchhoff's equation? It is actually the variation of enthalpy of reaction with temperature. Kirchhoff's law describes the enthalpy of a reaction's variation with temperature changes. The enthalpy of a reaction depends on temperature. Usually, the enthalpy of reaction are quoted at 298 Kelvin and 1 atmosphere. Very often, the enthalpy of a reaction is required at other temperatures. The variation of enthalpy of a reaction with a temperature at a constant pressure is given by Kirchhoff's equation. Consider a reaction in which reactant converts to the product. The enthalpy change for the above reaction will be enthalpy of product minus enthalpy of reactant. This equation should be differentiated with respect to temperature at constant pressure in order to determine the variation of delta H with the temperature. Then it converts into equation 2. Equation 2, since we know that del delta H change in enthalpy with change in temperature at a constant pressure is equals to heat capacity at constant pressure. So this equation may be written as in this form: heat capacity. This equation known as Kirchhoff's equation, that is equation number. Next equation highlighted in yellow is known as Kirchhoff's equation. The rate of variation of delta H of a reaction with a temperature at constant pressure. Heat capacity being extensive in nature for a reaction when A and B react with each other and gives L and M. Small l are the number of moles of L and small m are the number of moles of M. So change in heat capacity will be given as equation number 3.7. For reaction taking place at constant volume, Kirchhoff's equation is of the form equation number 3.8. This equation shows the change in heat capacity at a constant volume. A more useful form of Kirchhoff's equation can be obtained by integrating equation 3. Equation number 3. A more useful form of Kirchhoff's equation can be obtained by integrating the equation number 3. So we get equation number 3.9 from this equation, where del H2 and del H1 are the enthalpies of reaction at constant pressure at a temperature T2 and T1 respectively. It is seen that if delta Cp equals to 0, then del H2 will be equal to del H1, or the heat of reaction does not vary with temperature. If the heat capacities of the reactant and products do not vary appreciably with the temperature, in the temperature interval T2 minus T1, del Cp may be considered as a constant, and this equation can be written as: it is better to take mean values of delta Cp in this temperature interval. Here we can see that T2 is greater than T1, so T2 minus T1 will be positive. If del Cp is positive, then Cp product greater than Cp reactant and del H2 will be greater than del H1 and vice versa. The change of enthalpy with the temperature and pressure can be represented as equation number 3.11 from the thermodynamic equation of a state. We know that V, it means volume, will be equals to the change in volume with respect to temperature at constant pressure and the change in enthalpy with respect to pressure at constant temperature. So we obtain the change in enthalpy with respect to pressure at constant temperature will be equals to del V minus T change in volume with respect to temperature at constant pressure. Since dP upon dt will be equal to del H upon T del V, substituting for dP upon dt and del H divided by del P at constant T in equation 3.11, finally we get this equation. If the vapor behaves ideally, we can write del V will be equal to RT upon P. Hence, the term in brackets in equation 3.12 becomes 0. Thus, the change in enthalpy at constant volume with respect to temperature will be equal to delta Cp. In equation 3.313, Cp at constant volume and Cp1 represents the heat capacities of vapor and the liquid at a pressure which is equal to the vapor pressure of the given temperature. The approximate expression in equation 3.13 may be used if the pressure is not very near the critical point, since otherwise the assumptions that the vapor behaves ideally can hardly be made in the case of fusion. In equation 3.12 can be considered to be small, and so equation 3.12 may be written as, so finally the change in del HF is the enthalpy of fusion. Change in enthalpy of fusion with respect to temperature will be given as change in heat capacity at a constant pressure and heat of fusion with respect to temperature. So today's topic is finished now. Thank you. Have a good day.